welcome back to my channel. So we're starting off June with a mid-year reset video. I can't believe it's been 6 months since the start of 2025 and so much has happened since then. I was pregnant in the beginning of the year and then I gave birth mid-February, and I can't believe it's been 3 months since baby has been chilling with us. If you have watched my 2025 goals video, I probably mentioned that a lot of things were uncertain and I was going to take things slow this year. Since then, I have done exactly that. Actually went back to work pretty fast and I've been pretty content with everything that's been happening. Just in case you haven't watched that video yet, I'll make sure to link it up in the cards up above and down below for you to check out. But now that we're mid-year and things are getting a little bit better and I'm starting to get used to things, I figured it's a great time to kind of reset, evaluate my goals and change things up and share it along with you guys in this vlog. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as a content creator. I also share a lot of desk, tech, productivity, and lifestyle videos, so if you love any of that or all of that, make sure to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get in. Okay, so I got my iPad mini here. First off, I'm gonna look at my 2025 goals that I set in the beginning of this year / at the end of last year. That's also the video I talked about, so make sure to watch it if you haven't already. And if you're interested, you can actually still get this Notion template for free. All you have to do is sign up for my email newsletter and you'll get access to all my Notion templates. I have other freebies you can pick up, like digital freebies and stuff like that, so make sure to join if you haven't already. So I'm just gonna go through it and see what I wrote. I actually haven't gone through this since I wrote this, so it's nice to kind of give a little refresh and kind of see what I want to do next. So a lot of things for Q1 because at the time I just wanted to get things done. I was pre-planning for Q1. I didn't get a chance to plan for Q2, so I'm gonna have to kind of do that now and see what still needs to be done and move it down to Q3 and 4. One of my goals in 2025 was to exercise. That absolutely did not happen, and I don't think I have plans on doing that this year at all. Maybe when baby's a little bit older, almost 1 year or something, then we can talk again. So that's probably next year. So I'm going to cross that one out. There were also a lot of things that I wanted to do when I was pregnant. I thought I had more time to do that, but I was tired half the time, so I didn't do any of that. So I'm gonna move some of that for the end of this year. Other than that, we got the nesting done, the nursery is done. Baby's actually sleeping in there right now. We reorganized the hubbies downstairs a little bit, so that's good to know. Organized master bedroom because baby was coming in. And for Point Hunt, which is my planner stationery shop, I have some consistent social media, which I have been doing a little bit. We hired someone new, so I'm excited to get some consistent social media stuff. Sample on Q3 products, which we are pretty much set for Q3, so that's good to know. I need to work on Q4 products, which I have some exciting things happening. So that's something I'll probably have to add for Q3, which is this upcoming quarter. And other than that, everything looks pretty good. I'm gonna go and fix this up, and we're gonna also do some brainstorming to see what other goals that I want to achieve for the rest of this year, and we'll chat about that in a little bit. So I want to give an update of my planners. If you watched my June plan with me video, you know I'm using my work week agenda in the 2025 edition. Also, please excuse the background noise. Someone is mowing their lawn and I can't control that. Hopefully you don't hear too much of that. But I was using the 2025 weekly agenda and I've been loving it. At first, I wasn't planning to use this for this year, but when I got back to work pretty quickly, I decided that I was definitely going to use this. I also was using a half-liter discount for work, but since we're heading to the next half of the year, I had some changes that I wanted to do. So for the rest of the year, we're going to be using these two different planners. I'm going to explain a little bit and share a little bit of a flip through with you guys. First off, for my shop Point Hunt, I switched into this mini happy planner, which is a little bit smaller than the half-liter discbound. The reason for this is when I was using my half-liter discbound, it was more like a notebook with all my notes in there with different sections and stuff like that. But for the rest of the year, I'm going to do a lot of planning. I'm going to get back into work. I'm excited to do that. So I decided to set up a whole new planner for myself. I'm so excited for this because it's going to be super functional. I have my tabs over here. I'm going to still keep my little notes related things on the top. If you haven't seen my 2025 planner setup video, make sure to link it up in the cards up above and down below for you to check out, just in case you were wondering what I had set up before that. But other than that, this is going to be my new setup, and I'm going to do a mini flip through after I share my next planner. So for Life with Holly Lifestyles, first off, I wanted to switch my cover. So I'm going to be using this really pretty sage color. There's actually 4 different colors from Work Week Agenda that you can pick from. I definitely want to add some more by the end of this year, so we'll see how that goes. There is the sage color, there is this tan, a sienna, and then the cream color that I was using with my 2025 planner. I'll make sure to link these down below just in case you're interested. We have weekly versions and daily versions, but let's get back into what I was saying. So for the 2025 version, it is a weekly layout. So for the rest of this year, or at least for the next 3 months, I'm going to be switching into a daily planner. So there's a daily and a weekly version along with a work professional and a content planner version. Work professional just has notes and stuff like that, so it's really simple, while the content planner version has a social media calendar that you can use. And in the daily or weekly, there's also some social media marketing section that you can have. If you're interested, check these out. I'll make sure to link it down below for you to check out. This is Point Hun's sister company and something that I am very proud of. I just haven't had time to promote in anything, and I definitely need to get back into that. The reason why I wanted to use a daily planner instead is because, first off, this is an undated planner, so if I am super busy or I don't have time for anything, I don't have to write in this. But if the day is super busy and stuff like that, I can also write my other chores in here, such as like home related things, any Point Hunt tasks. I don't just have to focus strictly on Life with Holly Lifestyles. There's a section on the bottom with a lot of notes, so I can mix it with my Life with Holly stuff from the top and then have my other tasks in the bottom. I feel like the weekly layout doesn't have enough space since I've been mixing my to-dos in there. So that is why I decided to do the daily instead. I also will take some time to do some goal planning in here. I think my goals are pretty much similar to the beginning of the year. Get back into email marketing for Life with Holly Lifestyles and just do more intentional posts, which I'm super excited for. If you watch the montage of the video, I used my 50mm lens and I'm super excited for that. It's getting dark, so let's get into a mini flip through of my 2 new planners. So starting to get dark in the space, I turned on some lights, so hopefully that's okay for you guys. So this is the daily planner with the content planner version. I'm gonna do a quick flip through for you guys just in case you're interested. So mainly it's a 3-month planner. The daily version fits 3 months while the weekly version fits 6 months. In the beginning, you have your goals pages, which I will do off camera. A lot of it's pretty similar, and I might mix my home goals and Point Hunt goals in here. So you have your mini goal brainstorm, you have your mini goal planning, so you'll plan out your goals in here. Then we have our monthly, which looks like this. We have weekly tasks that you can put here. Usually I put some sort of chores in there so I can just keep track of it on the side. So here's the main difference between the work professional and the content planner. So in the work professional, it's just notes on the side. So on this side, instead of this social media calendar, you just have notes on the side. Just looks like that. That's the work professional version. While the content plan version has social media calendar, you still have your monthly to-dos and stuff like that. And other than that, this is how the daily looks. So instead of a spread out weekly, you have everything the sidebar daily. You have your top goals, your to-dos, your schedule, and your notes. So basically you just have more space to write. Basically, you have more space to write all your tasks and stuff like that rather than have it in a weekly schedule. It really depends on what you're planning to use your planner for and how much space you need. So I'm excited to try this out. And for my Point Hunt planner, I'm currently using the oatmeal beige. This one is my favorite color cover. I have 3/4 inch disc because I knew I had some notes in here that I want to keep. So usually I use 0.5 because I like it compact, but I switched it up to some bigger discs. I'm using the side tabs here, and on the top I have these 4 blank tabs, which I still need to label. So I have brain dump, products, marketing, and miscellaneous on top. So these will be my notes. And then I have my goals to do calendar and notes. I might have to blur some stuff out because I'm working on some stuff. But mainly I have my goals inserts in here. I have my task admin, which I won't show you too much, but this is perfect to use if you just have a long list of things to do, and you can categorize it by urgent, soon, or someday. I also have my brain dump section here, my list of products to do's, my social media. This is more like a list of social media content that I want to do. And then I'm supposed to have some notes back here. Then I have some monthly pages here, which I won't show because they have my plans for the rest of the year. Then I have my week on one page for the busy weeks. And I also have some dailies just in case it's even busier. So we have those ones here. This daily one is one without the time slot. So there's that. And in the back, we have a bunch of notes. So that's a mini flip-through of my business Poin Hun planner. I'm excited to be using this for the rest of this year. Okay, so that's my plan for my planners, and I'm excited to get back into it. I share updates on my planners and my plan with me's. Make sure you subscribe to check those out if you haven't already. So we're gonna chat about the goals for the rest of this year. I'm gonna start off with Life with Holly Lifestyles. I mentioned a little bit earlier that I wanted to focus more on quality content. I'm gonna be accepting less gifted collabs, sharing more of my space since I created this new space, and focus on really cool paid opportunities. I did do some pretty cool paid collabs the last 6 months, so I'm excited to continue to do so and just use my creativity again, which I'm so excited. So that's one of the things I want to do. The second thing I want to do is to get back into my email newsletter. I paid for the service, so I'm definitely going to get back into it and find some ways to make some passive income. So freebies are the start of it. Actually getting those done because I mentioned it for a long time now, and create things that I know you guys will enjoy and want to purchase and support me with. So there's that. And then last but not least, the main thing I want to do is to update my photos since now I have a new space. The space is a little bit different than before. I wanted to do a little photo shoot, update my website with photos, and even have a new headshot. I definitely need that. So that's my goals for Life with Holly. Then for Poin Hun is focused more on marketing. We have our new marketing girl helping us, so I'm excited for that. I also want to get back into doing photo shoots, just being more creative in the marketing side of things. Haven't done it in a really long time, and I'm excited to do so. I have all these ideas, and I pretty much have the rest of this year planned. We have some fun collections that I have in my mind, so I gotta execute them and get those done, whether it's getting samples, ordering, or just making sure I'm making those deadlines. And then last but not least, clean the space. Since we moved into the space, a lot of the stuff has just been all over the place. I did a little bit of cleaning the last 2 months, but I still have a lot to do. So those are the top 3 things that I'm going to do for the rest of this year with the Poin Hun. And then last but not least, we have my personal life. I want to be more present at home. I think I need to get back into either a routine or a schedule of how I want to do things. Make sure that I still be able to do my work that I need to do, but also have time for the baby and watch her grow, and focus on making sure the house is clean and organized so that we can have guests and I don't have to worry about the crazy mess. Then I also want to get back into my hobbies. I know that's not going to be for another while, but that's something that I do plan by the end of this year. Fall would be amazing to get back into hobbies because that's when cozy season's back and you just have more time to relax. For now, my hobbies, I have reading and photography. Reading, I wish I can read a little bit more, but I'm not going to complain because I am reading a little bit, so that's really good. Photography is to basically just bring my camera out and just take photos as I am enjoying my time out, whether it's traveling with family or even just hanging out with the little one and hubby. But the things I want to get back into is coloring, painting, video games, which I really miss, and journaling, which I do journaling once in a while. But having some me time is super important, and I hope I can get that very soon. But that is my goals and my mid-year reset with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope my little resources can help you. Make sure to check everything out in the description down below. I have my 2025 goal planning Notion template. You can check out my planners to plan out your life. And don't forget to sign up for my email newsletter to get updates from my life and all the free stuff that I'm gonna give this year. And thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Baby, I'm missing you. Everything